Hello my group. Today we are solving some questions on the chapter The Cell Unit of Life. That questions are picked from NCERT, that is NCERT line by line questions. While solving this question, you please underline the NCERT lines so that at the end of this session you can easily see that all the questions I have picked are from NCERT lines and we never missed a single point from that. So let's start it, and for the more videos please subscribe this channel. So the first question is that, here we go. All living organisms are made up of single cell, and the statement 2 is some living organisms are unicellular and some are multicellular. So the first statement says that all living organisms are made up of single cell. This is absolutely a wrong statement. Why this is absolutely a wrong statement? Because some living organisms are unicellular. Yes, some living organisms are made up of single cell, that is known as unicellular, and some are made up of more cells, so they are called as the multicellular organisms. But in the statement says that all living organisms are made up of single cell. This is a wrong statement. While statement 2 say that some living organisms are unicellular and some are multicellular, this is a absolutely correct statement. So the statement 1 is false and the statement 2 is a correct statement. And the second question here is that the unicellular organisms are capable of. So the second statement says that, or the second question says that the unicellular organisms are capable of dependent existence, performing essential functions of life, or both A and B. So the correct option for this is B, because the unicellular organisms are capable of dependent existence. This is absolutely a wrong statement. This is not a dependent existence, that itself is a independent existence. So unicellular organisms are capable of independent existence, not a dependent existence, and all the unicellular organisms are capable of performing the essential functions. So the correct statement is option B. So next question is, how many statements are correct statement? So we should find out the correct statement. So here we go. Anything less than a complete structure of cell does not ensures independent living. This is absolutely a correct statement. So second statement says that all living organisms are multicellular. This is a wrong statement, because some living organisms are unicellular also. And the third statement says that Robert Brown discovered nucleus. This is a correct statement. And the fourth statement, Leeuwenhoek first saw the dead cell. This is absolutely wrong statement, because Leeuwenhoek first saw the living cell. So here the first statement is correct statement, second statement is a wrong statement, third statement is a correct statement, and the fourth statement is a wrong statement. So the 50% of these statements are the correct statement. So answer is B. And next question is, so the complete the relation. So you choose the relation and the complete it. So the complete the relation. So Sliden. So here we go. The Sliden, he was a German botanist. Sliden, he was a German botanist. So but the T Swan, where the T Swan is from, we should complete the relation. So he was not a German geologist. He is not a British botanist. He is a British geologist. So the correct option is D. So the correct option is D. The Sliden, he was German botanist, whereas T Swan, he was a British geologist. And the next question says that statement 1, all plants are composed of all plants are composed of different kind of cells which form the tissues of the plant. Yes, this is absolutely a correct statement. So all the plants are composed of different kind of cells which form the tissue of the plant. Correct statement. The above statement was given by T. Swan. This is a wrong statement because all plants are composed of different kind of cells which form the tissue of the plant. This statement was given by Slidden. This statement was given by the Slidden, not the Swan. So we can say that statement 1 is true, whether statement 2 is a false statement. And the next question is how many statements are incorrect statement. So the first statement says that delimiting boundary of plant cell is cell wall. This is absolutely a correct statement. The delimiting structure or the delimiting boundary of the plant cell is a cell wall. Correct statement. And the second statement, delimiting boundary of animal cell is cell membrane. This is absolutely a correct statement. So once again, the delimiting structure of plant cell is cell wall, whereas the delimiting structure of animal cell is cell membrane. Cell membrane is a thick membrane. This is a wrong statement. In NCERT they mentioned that a cell membrane, or we also known as plasma membrane, is a thin membrane, not a thick membrane. This is the wrong statement. And the fourth statement, Swan proposed the hypothesis that the bodies of animals and plants are composed of cells and the product of the cells. This is absolutely a true statement. So how many statements are incorrect? Only one statement is incorrect. So the answer is here A. And the next question is that assertion and reason. Assertion says that Slidden and Swan formulated the cell theory. Yes, absolutely. Assertion is true because both Swan and Slidden formulated the cell theory, and reason is cell theory did not explain how the new cells were formed. Reason is also correct. So the both Swan and Slidden formulated the cell theory. Assertion is also true. The cell theory did not explain how the new cells were formed. The reason is also true, but the reason do not explains assertion. The reason do not explains assertion. So we can consider that both assertion and reasons are correct. Both assertion and reasons are correct, that Swan and Slidden proposed a cell theory, and cell theory did not explain how the new cells were formed. Then the next, match the following question. M. Slidden 1839 and Theodore Swan 1855, Rudolf Virchow 1838. Match the following with this year. So the first is the Rudolf Virchow gave the final shape to a cell theory, or he given the one of the statements that ominous cellula e cellula, ominous cellula e cellula in the year 1855. So in the year 1855, and Theodore Swan gave the one of the hypothesis, or his contribution is given in the year 1839, and the M. Slidden, he gave the contribution to the cell theory in the year 1838, and the R. Rudolf Virchow in the year 1855, and Theodore Swan in the year 1839, and M. Slidden in the year 1838. This is how it goes. And the next statement is the structural and functional unit of all living organisms is a simple question, cell. So we can say that cell is the structural and functional unit of all living organisms. And the next question is, which of the following is unique character of the plant cell? So which of the following is the unique character of the plant cell? So option A is cell wall, plasma membrane, nucleus, and the none. So when we study, so cell wall is the unique character. So the cell membrane is present in both plant cell and animal cell. The nucleus is also present in both plant cell as well as animal cell. And but the cell wall जो हो सकता है, the cell wall is only present in plant cell. It is not present in the animal cell. So we can say that the cell wall is the unique character of the plant cell. The option is answer A. And next question is, ominous cellula e cellula. What exactly is the meaning of ominous cellula e cellula? This ominous cellula e cellula, this statement is given by Rudolf Virchow. The Rudolf Virchow in the year 1855 he gave the statement ominous cellula e cellula. What exactly it means? All living organisms have the cell. This is absolutely a wrong statement. And option B is the cells divide and new cells are formed from pre-existing cells. This is absolutely a correct statement. So answer is B, the ominous cellula E cellula, which was given by Rudolf Virchow in the year 1855, means cells divide and new cells were arise from the pre-existing cells. So next question is, cell theory as understood today is. So what is the modern cell theory? Says that all living organisms are made up of cells and a product of cells. This is absolutely a correct statement. All cells arise from the pre-existing cell. This is also correct statement. So the answer is both A and B is a correct statement. Cell theory understood today is all living organisms are made up of cells and a product of the cells, and all living organisms or all cells arise from pre-existing cells. So both the answer is C. Both statement A and B are correct statements. The instrument that revealed the structural details of the cell is. The instrument which is helpful for the revealing the structural details of the cell is electron microscope. So with the help of the electron microscope only we can able to study the what are the internal or the anatomical structure of the cell. So this is the only instrument which helps in the studying of the cell. That's a true statement.